Hi, I'm Ashy. Welcome to my January alphabet painting series. So this year I decided to choose a New Year's resolution that I feel like is actually doable, and that is for the first 26 days of the year, to paint a small, quick watercolor sketch that corresponds with the letters of the alphabet. This will help me be disciplined and help me paint daily for this first, month or so. And hopefully this will help me also build that habit of creativity and just pulling out the paints every single day. And it's just building that habit of creativity. Let me know if you have any New Year's resolutions that you are deciding on for yourself this year. I'd love to hear your different ideas in the comments. So for each of these videos, I'll be using the brand new sketchbook that I'm starting this year. It's Moleskine watercolor album. It's not the highest quality paper, but for quick watercolor sketches, it does the job. Let's jump in. The final day, day 26. And this is literally just gonna be like a therapeutic painting session that's just gets you out of your head. I'm using a dagger brush, or they call it an angular shader, and I'm gonna do Z is for zigzags. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just literally gonna introduce some clean water to the page, and then I'm just gonna take a color and tap it in and see what happens. And I'm gonna kind of play with letting it bleed out, and that did not bleed much. So now I need to add much more water to the page and to my paint as well. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of go over it again, get more water on the page, and then get a juicier paint, and then watch it kind of bleed out. Okay, and then I'm going to take a smaller brush, so I'm just going to use a flat brush this time. Get a bunch of water and make some zigzags. Okay, I'm gonna get a bunch of orange and let it bleed out. And then just kind of see what happens. See if it sits there or if it spreads more. Okay. Take a round brush and do the same thing. And I'm going to use green this time. This is a very watery mix here of green. Okay. Take some yellow and drop that in. Okay, so now over this dry one, I'm just gonna do some more zigzags in a contrasting color, just to kind of see what happens. So let's just drop in some orange, and I touched some of the wet pink, so it's gonna kind of bleed in and whatever. This is just for fun. So in theory, going over the blue with orange should create like a neutral grayish brown color. But that was pretty light blue, so it's not gonna do a lot probably, but it might do some. Okay, now these are still wet, so I'm just gonna take my brush and do some zigzags through those wet ones. So take a damp brush, zigzag through some wet paint. And this is not pretty, and it's not really supposed to be. It's just for playing. If you wanted it to be pretty, you can make a certain pattern of zigzags, use a certain color palette, but zigzags are just kind of fun, a fun thing to go in and draw in with the brush. All right, there is my final day. Z is for zigzags. So I'm just gonna use some yellow paint here to write Z. Is for, and then I have to let it dry before I try to go over it with a brush pen. All right, zigzag. And so I'm gonna do 2 lines, and this is my final day of the lettering, so let's just see how I do with it. Okay, and zag. All right, final day, day 26. Z is for zigzag. Thanks for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you learned something. Be sure to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell to see when each of my new videos drops. Have an awesome day.